Hi everyone, this is AG and welcome back to Thomas and Friends Wonders of Sodor. So it's been more than a week since my last live stream of Thomas and Friends because uh although there are only very few people watching my live stream of Paralives, I have still have two live stream on that one. So I'm not gonna give up that one, although I think the view number of views will still be very low for that one. So anyway, I'm back to Thomas and Friends today, and I will have to go on with the challenges here. So as I mentioned, I will work on the challenges for Percy. So I have to either complete a timetable or story mission as Percy. So let me see what do we have for Percy here. So I feel like I will pick a story for Percy first. To see what do we have here. Should be quite a bit of stories for Percy, but let's take a look. Just thinking about which one that I should go for Percy. I'll try to pick. Maybe I'll pick Troublesome Trucks. Part one for Percy. No, Troublesome Day, actually. Yeah. So let me start with this one to complete the first two challenges of Percy's challenges. So let's go.
Percy's troublesome day. Percy had a busy day ahead and was trying his best not to be late. Mustn't be late today, he said to himself. Sir Topham Hatt is relying on me. Come on, Percy, said his fireman. Off we go.
Okay, so let's go. So he's carrying like three coaches with him at the back. So I think this one should be an easy story to be completed for Percy's side. But now he's just carrying coaches, and we're heading to the trial station. And you can see from far away, Gordon has left the station, and here comes Emily, I think. Yeah. I think they're doing the expresses, and we're also doing the coaches. And we do have passengers with us, so it's no longer like carrying empty coaches this time. Go slightly faster. I do not remember how long the story is. I'll finish it off, and hopefully I could finish all two challenges at once. Otherwise I will have to pick another story or to pick the timetables, but I'll have to do the timetables anyway because there are not that many stories for Percy, or to be honest for the other characters. So I'll have to do some timetables for each of the characters that they have. So in order to complete the challenges and to get those tiles or posters. And once I could unlock the poster of Percy, I would try to visit the stations to to find how the posters actually looks like first before I move on to the tier 2 challenges for Percy. So that's my plan. So yeah, let's continue with the story. So just more than 900 yards until we reach trial station. So let's keep driving, and I think by carrying three coaches, I think that's the maximum speed that Percy could actually go. Because Yeah, for a small engine, it will take some efforts for Percy to like carrying more coaches. But of course, he pulls the mail train like every night. But yeah, I mean, for what I could see here, that's the maximum speed that he could go. Okay, so we're going to head into the station, so we don't have to really speed up anyway. So I'm just trying to apply the brake. Zoom in a little bit. And actually I should take a picture for Percy because I can then use it for my next live stream as a cover photo. Okay, let me try to hope it will not cause any bugs doing this. Take a picture of Percy. Why does he look sad? I need to wait for him to be happier. So take a photo. Still not happy. Or should I do that? Should I wait until he's happy a bit? Or is he not? Is he not unhappy but sleepy actually? Uh, yeah, never mind. Just take a picture of him first. Because I seldom use pictures of them looking like sad or unhappy as the cover photo for my live stream on YouTube. But anyway, okay, we unlock the doors. We see, yeah, he's sad. He's still sad here, so yeah. Try to see if he will be happy again when he reaches the next station. But for now, just take a picture of him being not happy. Because it's Percy's troublesome day, because so like that's why he's unhappy, and Mr. Thomas still unhappy. Then we see, oh hey Clarabelle. Yeah, still looks sad. And now we should speed up. So the Elsbridge station is actually 1.2 miles from here, so there will be quite a bit of driving. Take some time to arrive at the station, so try to speed up a little here, so yeah, you can take a look at the coaches actually. These are more like branch line coaches. But of course, it's different from Andy and Clarabelle because those are designated for Thomas. And for these, I think it's likely they don't have a name for these coaches, so just go ahead and call them coaches. Okay, we see the red hot air balloon flying around every time, so joyful, so relaxed. Oops. And we're not stopped at here, but I have to slow down actually. We're passing the station. Okay, we can speed up again. So we will not stop at Sportsville Halls. We're just passing it, heading directly to Elsbridge Station. So yeah, every time they ask me to slow down, but I always forget about it. Okay, let's speed up again. And we're on the single track. So we're actually on Thomas's branch line, so there's just like one track there. Okay, we'll soon arrive at Elsbridge Station. So, and there are 2 platforms compared to only 1 for Sportsville Halls. So Yeah, this time I remember to slow down because we're arriving at the station. That's the reason. So, yeah, it should be safe this time. Not derailing anyone here. Okay, done. Still set. No way. Yeah, still looks set.
Percy arrived at Elsbridge station and collected his passengers, but he had to wait for Bertie the bus. "Where is Bertie?" said Percy impatiently. "He's going to make me late." Just then he heard a voice calling out, "Wait! Wait!" At last Bertie screeched into the station. "Where have you been?" asked Percy. "I've been waiting ages for you. I thought you were supposed to be the fastest bus on Sodor." "Some road repairs were being done and I had to wait for the workmen to let me pass," explained Bertie. "Well, now I'm going to be late," Percy huffed. As soon as the guard blew his whistle, Percy raced away. He knew he had to make up for lost time.
So we continue our journey to Mateway Station. So, see, Bertie is still stopped there, and we don't even have to close the door of the coaches this time. It's automatically done. So we just directly head to Mateway Station. So that will be like 1.1 miles away from here. So passing this river, such beautiful scenery and ships. How many of them? 5 of them. And the river. So yeah. Other than that, not really much to see here. Just road there and here and there. The bridge. We're going through the bridge. Then nothing special. Also special, and then just whistle up ahead.
But then there was trouble. As Percy rounded the bend, he saw that some cows were blocking the line.
Okay, we have to stop at that location because there are some cows blocking the track. So we just need to slow down and stop at that point. So it's like stop here.
"Oh no," moaned Percy. "Now I'm sure to be late. Please move out of the way, you silly cows."
That's kind of useless, I think.
"It looks like we'll have to go and move the cows ourselves," said his fireman.
So actually, me as the fireman, get up Percy and approach the cows and herd them away from the track. So like this. Move cow. Just move and move. Move them all. Just click each of them to move them all. Move as much as possible. So now the clear
At last,
track.
the
Already?
cows had been moved, and Percy could continue on his way.
Yeah, he's smiling.
"Hooray!" peeped Percy. "We can go now."
Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of him here instead. I want to see a happy Percy. Yeah, I'm waiting for him to look at the camera. I'm gonna take a picture of him. So please look at camera, please. How do I stand the way that I could? Done. Great. Get back on Percy and continue our trip here. So let's go. No more cows blocking the tracks. We just kept to the railway station. It's kind of like we're almost halfway done of the journey to the railway station actually. So chickens, so a bit more time. So there are also some pigs there actually. And then the windmill. I have not yet figured out how to take a picture from far away for both the windmill and the engine. So eventually I may not do that. So it's like, anyone could tell me, is there any tunnel up ahead? I hope no, because I don't remember. There's a tunnel up ahead. Probably no. Probably after passing railway station, then we'll see the tunnel. Yeah, now I start wondering what are the timetables for Percy actually look like, because no, I don't really play around with the timetables mode. Zoom in a little bit, easier control. And I'm gonna stop here. Lock the doors to load or unload passengers. No one's boarding anyway, so it's just like can't really see the passengers. Oh, there are passengers, but because of the angle of the camera, so it's like kind of in a buck, like in here. Okay, we're done. Let's go. We're heading to Hackenbeck Station. So it will be like, I think this time we're passing tunnel or not. Probably we're going through a tunnel this time. So let's see. Okay, so for anyone wondering, I'm trying to replace some of the Percy stories and play around with the timetables for Percy in order to complete the challenges to unlock Percy's poster, and then a tile as the second tier awards to get in Percy and turn the flashlight, turn the headlights. It's all dark in there. So wondering if there are any chances they could add in like some lightings inside the tunnel, because the whole thing is just too dark. I know the tunnels are not that long, except for Henry's tunnel, because that one is really a long one. But then I feel like they could do something about the lightings to like, so that we could see clearer inside the tunnel. Otherwise, all we see just all dark around us. Okay, that's the maximum speed that Percy could go, I think. Kind of a not easy for him to go fast. So we're heading to Hackenbeck Station again, as mentioned. So we're soon arriving at Hackenbeck Station, so I think I don't have to speed up anyway. Gonna apply the brakes actually. Soon after passing the river and bridge, and I'll soon applying brake for Percy to stop at Hackenbeck Station. So I don't really remember where the story will end, but just keep driving for Percy. Oops, slightly too much. Lock the doors. Unlock the doors actually. So we're at Hackenback Station. Why is that man? It's like some kind of seizuring, or he's just okay. He's no longer stuck at that point. And then why are they acting so lately? Because we're almost closing the doors. We're going to. Are there any more passengers boarding? Hopefully we close the door now, so no one could aboard. Okay, we're actually driving to Farquhar Station as well. So basically, that's almost the whole branch line of Thomas, I think. Or actually, the whole branch line. Don't really recall. Then we start at Netford. That's actually, we're driving on the whole Thomas's branch line, so. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, who says only Thomas could be on his own branch line? There could be like other engines, right? Because that's also the track that will head to Farquhar Quarry. So I don't think only Thomas will drive on this track. But then Percy, of course, as we could see here. So not that far away from the last station. Just pretty close between the stations actually. Oops, I applied the brake too early. Yeah. Now we're going to stop at Farquhar Station with only one platform. Stop here.
Percy soon arrived at Farquhar Station. He saw that the station master was waiting for him. "I'm sorry we're late," said Percy. "There were cows on the line, and Bertie was late, and—" "It's all right, Percy," smiled the station master. "It looks like you're having one of those days. Anyway, you're only a few minutes late, and the delays weren't your fault, so we'll say no more about it. Now, I've had a phone call from Sir Topham Hatt, and he wants you to collect some trucks from the quarry." "OK," puffed Percy. "We'll go right away. I just need to leave my coaches in the siding first."
Okay, so we don't actually have to perform the action of leaving the coaches at the sidetrack. So we finish the story here. Let's move back to the main menu. And it will take some time to load the challenge for that to be counted as completed. So we need to stick around a little bit longer, flipping around. Menu here. It's not yet counted. Let me check it. Still locked on. Let me check it again. Good. We finished both tier 1 challenges at one go. So we're going to find Percy's new poster for the Isle of Sodor. Some larger station like Netford that I could explore it first. So that I will try to see if there are any Percy's posters in there. Okay, finished. Click on continue, and I've seen Thomas's posters only. I don't really see Percy's poster. Is there any way that I could change the poster? No. So Thomas's poster is there. Let me walk up here. There's another Thomas's posters. So there are two posters. So let me fast travel to another station that we have posters around. That would be Vikerstown. Or that I should visit the challenges menu to look at the posters instead. Okay, so let me see where the posters. I think they are opposite platform, far away from here. So I've seen there's only one poster for Thomas. Only. Yeah, the other posters is also for Thomas only. Posters here. No. Yeah, let me go back to the main menu. See if I could do anything with it. It would be strange if we're just looking at it. A new poster for the Isle of Sodor. Okay, so that's strange. So I think that would be automatically unlocked. But then, don't see them being unlocked here. So that's kind of strange. There should be a poster for Percy unlocked, but I don't see any. Yeah, I just don't see any posters unlocked for Percy. So what I could do is to continue completing 3 more sort of missions or timetables for Percy, and then come back to look at if I can unlock the poster yet. So let's not waste the time and move on to the timetable mode. So, what's Percy's first job is to start his morning by departing the tip machetes and coupling to Emily's coaches. So, smaller engines are just doing the like putting coaches for the larger engines. And this happens at the Tiplet carriage sidings. So let's go. Just take a look at field tasks that Percy will do. Oh, we have so many engines here. Let's go to free camera and move around. Look, Thomas. No, he's no longer sleepy. And to be honest, I should take a picture first. Okay? So, let me adjust the angle. Because there are like 4 of them. Diesel is not here. And then James is also not here. So, yeah, Gordon, could you just be a little bit happier? Don't look like that sad. You can see your companions are all look happy. So anyway, I'm gonna take a picture of it. Use it as one of my future cover photo for live stream. So yeah, let me get back in Percy, and then we will have to start heading to Tipmashet South. To go slower, and here we just get on the turntable, and then it should be automatically spinning us. Yeah, just like this. So our first point would be just up ahead, not far away. Okay, done. Let's go. To go at first slow speed as indicated, and then we're gonna stop at there. Okay, for anyone watching this, I'm actually trying to complete the challenges of theater challenges of Percy to unlock the next tiles, which looks like kind of like a carnival items. Okay, to be slightly more accurate. Now we got a green signal so that we can go up ahead. I do think they could actually put this one as just a single objective, because we have to head to that point anyway. So I think the purpose we have to stop there is actually to wait for a signal, but they could adjust. I think they could adjust the signal a little bit so that we could do it all at once. We have to stop there, wait for the signal, and then go ahead again. Do it all at once. That would be a little bit more convenient. But perhaps that's how the real signaling works in the railway system, maybe. So Yeah, that's the design of it. So just follow. Zoom in a little bit. So this is the Tipnet Bridge. The resolution of that is a little bit low, so we cannot see it very clearly. So we stop here. Yeah, done. The next thing is actually to go backwards. Okay, we got a go signal for going backwards. Yeah, I hope by the time we're finished, why that letter E is a little bit mislocated on the sign. Is it on purpose, or is it just looks like this in the CG series or the TV series? I don't know. I've never seen that sign before. So anyway, let's continue with to get the coaches for Emily. Wow, but those coaches, in terms of the size and weight, I think that would be quite heavy for Percy, a small engine. So let me see, where are we putting the green coaches or the red coaches? I cannot really see. Or there should be a set of coaches specifically for Emily. I think in the TV series they have a special set for her. The whole coaches is all painted in green, I think. Not those pulled by Gordon or James or anyone else. But we're just having some red coaches for Emily, regular red coaches for her. Okay, that we finished the first timetable event here. So let's go back to home page and let me visit challenges again. No, yeah, counted as okay, counted, but I still need to look at the posters. Okay, so it actually looks like this. So it's Percy pulling some mail train, and I forget the name of that particular truck back in there. So since we have unlocked another posters, so let me explore it in that station to see if we could see the poster. Because I feel like I don't really know where to find the new posters. Okay, so now they show Percy's poster. Okay, so what about the poster on the other side? It was both Thomas and showing a different one on the other side. So that was number 1, Thomas, but then why that one is number 8? Or did I just misread it? Yeah, maybe class 08, not number 8 then, because it's wearing number 6 with him. So class 08, I think. Okay, just gotta look at Thomas's poster again. So yeah, he's wearing number 1 anyway, so never mind. Yeah, let's visit the Viker's Town. Remember, there are also other stations. I think there should be like 1 or 2 posters at Crosby Station, maybe. Gonna take a quick look at that one as well. So one at the opposite is for Thomas, and I think there's a station there with 2 posters. Remember which one? It should be somewhere around. Don't remember if they have one at the trial station. Let me check. Not all the stations will have the posters. Just a few of them. Okay, so if nothing here then. Now let me just directly visit Viker's Town. see if they are showing two different posters. So we have one for Thomas, I think, on the right hand side. It's there. Let me see if there's the poster of Percy. Nope, both of them are for Thomas. So I wonder how they decide which poster to put up there. I think there are no posters underneath of it. So let me take a look. Let me have a quick look. So you may saw the screen is freeze. Let me take a quick look at my screenshots in Steam, so that I could try to see where else I could. There's only one for Crosby Station, and then at Croc Station there will be also one. So there are only like 7 around. Okay, 2 for Vickers Town, 2 for Knapford, and then 1 each for like Province Gate, Cronk, and Crosby. So I'm back to the game screen now. So it will no longer be freezed. So let's visit Province Gate, so that we can take a look at the posters. So where's the poster actually? Get the location here. Let's see which we got. Okay, we've got Percy here. Okay. So I really don't know how they decide to put up which poster, or if the poster will actually change every time, so I don't really pay much attention to that. Okay, visit the main menu again. And let me arrange a little bit. Okay, done. So, still have some time. We should actually complete 2 more timetables per person. Okay, so but we have to have got 10,000 points there. Let's just finish the next timetables event for Percy. Maybe I have to do another story for Percy then, in order to get the 10,000 points. Okay, so just it. We already coupled with the red coaches during the last event, and you can see it's slightly heavy for Percy to pull such 4 large coaches. I didn't really compare the differences between the red one and the green one. I feel like there are like different combinations. Like there have like 5 or 6 coaches for green ones, and then we just have 4 for the red ones. And we can like, go very fast, and it's kind of limiting our speed because we're pulling some heavy coaches. In terms of like having a small engine like Percy to pull those coaches, and the location is slightly far in terms of like carrying 4 long coaches here. If we're just with the engine, that would be we could go faster, but no, that's not the case. So there are like 4 long coaches at the back. And it kind of limits our speed as well. We could speed up ahead, maybe. So Sorry about the camera angle. Let me get into the driver's cab view to avoid the camera flickering. Okay, we can go faster. Now. We have to go through that point instead of stopping at there. We just directly go through there. And we don't have to go very fast here, I think. Okay, change the camera angle a little bit. Stop moving. Yeah, kind of strange that I have to move. Click on my mouse and then move the camera angle. It's not automatically moving. Ah, yeah, great. Now done. To the next point. Stop at network platform 5. So go through the tunnel. So let me get back in the driver's cab view. So that stop and wait signal should be soon turning into green signal that we pass it through the red signal. Yeah, usually that won't be a problem now. So get to turn on the headlights and flashlights. Yeah, I know the tunnel is very short for this one. I'm trying to have myself remember that I should do these to turn the lights whenever I'm entering a tunnel. Turn it off. Where's camera? Okay. So we're gonna stop there soon. So I have to be careful here. Because I can't really see the point. Okay, done. Okay, let me see how they would count towards the point counter for challenges. No changes yet. Just hand around a little bit longer to see the effects of it. How to change it. Just take some time, so check again. Okay, just very few points here, so I'll have to do another story for Percy then, in order to complete it at once. Otherwise, I will have to do something else again. Not many Percy stories, so I may have to go with Percy's Troublesome Day Part 2 then.
Percy's Troublesome Day.
Oh, look who's here. It's that green caterpillar with red stripes.
Oh, please do be quiet, Percy said sternly. I don't have time for your tricks today.
We'll show him some tricks.
Okay, now we have the green caterpillar with red stripes here. So we're coupling with some trucks up ahead. Wow, so many faces, but they all look the same for the trucks. And the two workers out there. And then we're heading to Nova North End. We actually have to go backward instead. At this point. Yeah, and I feel like no really physical effects of the rain on the engines or the trucks or anything else. It's just kind of purely the visual effects in terms of the heavy rain here. There may be like the sound of the thunderstorm later, but I don't think we will hear it yet. This story is actually already a bit of time ago, so I don't really remember the contents of the story. So I only remember we have to pull the trucks and then get to Netfoot Harbor, I think, and then got tricked by the trucks, I think. Oops. Then we go backwards again. After we uncouple the trucks. And to be honest, why they call Percy the green caterpillar anyway? I don't think he looks like one. It's just a green engine, after all. So we're gonna stop here. Stop. And we have to go forward again to stop there. So we're gonna stop here at this point. It's indicated. And then we go backwards to couple with some trucks. Just a few of them, actually. We're not going to pull the whole set located at the quarry. So, yeah. I hope I can finish off those two tier 2 challenges, other ones, so that I can show you the second tile to be unlocked. So I actually shut them a little bit heavier. Okay, we're gonna stop at the location as indicated. So let me just drive there. And let's see where's the point. Let's go ahead. And so far, because supermarket together is still not be updated yet, so I may think about to continue with the live streams of Thomas and Friends and the Pair Lives, and I'm actually thinking about Mario and Luigi Brothership, as I mentioned before several times, because I finished that one already. So I think it should be okay. Oops. Nope, just slip through that point. How do we... That count as objective completed. Wow. Okay, then we now go to Farquhar Station. Nope, not really stop at it, but just going through Farquhar Station. Remember, I have to head towards Netford Harbor. This is kind of strange because we're way past the points being asked to stop at, but they just count us that completed that objective. So anyway, I'm heading to where they're telling us to go.
On, faster! No, stop pushing!
So I think that means I have to keep applying the brakes here. Otherwise, the person will derail. And it's a downhill section, so I have to apply the brakes heavily. We're kind of pushed by troublesome trucks, although there's only 5 of them, or 4 of them. You see, I keep applying the brake, but still being pushed by the trucks. So basically, Percy just slipping on the track. Even though I'm applying the brakes heavily. So he's actually sliding on the track. What if we stop applying the brakes? Well, then we're pushed by the trucks again. Still like a large curve up ahead, I think. Sharp turn. Sharper than this one. This one is just a normal curve. Okay, we're within the speed limit. It's safe. Passing through a bridge. And then we're gonna straight track. Yeah, it's flat, so it should be safe. Slightly downhill. Not too much. Just apply the brakes again. Yeah, tracks are still in the downhill section, so be careful with the next turn. Wow, this is long slope. Goes slightly faster here. Otherwise, it'll take forever for us to arrive at the harbor. Attention to the sharp turn here. there will be quite a bit of distance from Farquhar Quarry to Netford Harbour. So there's almost like the distance for like Thomas's branch line, or even longer than his branch line. So yeah, we don't even need to apply like the power for him. It's just automatically driving on the track. Okay, we have to apply the power. Okay, so I'm not so sure about the comment. I think it's automatically translated to the language that I understand. So I think you're talking about more engines, right? So if you're talking about some more engines coming to the game, I feel like I just have a guess. Maybe we'll have Toby. Maybe we'll have like because I think Toby is also one of the characters loved by many of our audience. So speaking of this, I may actually try to check if there are any information out there about like more engines. It's coming to the game, I think. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, because your comment has been translated into the language I'm using in terms of displaying the words in YouTube. So it's probably not the language used to input the comments, but they automatically translate it. So I don't know why that happened. It never happens to me before. So yeah, I tried to figure out like how I could like change it back to change the language that the viewers use to leave the comments, and not to have any auto translate function. Okay, we're at fire location, so we're passing through Farquhar Station. Okay, we see Thomas up ahead. It's not yet responding to us yet. Oh, you see the coach just there. That's those we have just left at the station during the part 1 of the story. We have to get closer in order for Thomas to respond to us. Oh, can you see the passengers on the platform? They're just carrying the umbrellas. Okay, so the trucks is no longer pushing us, so we have to apply the power there. Is it not close enough? Yeah, we have to be this close. Why there's a man up?
Phew, that was close, said Percy.
Now that's enough from you trucks. I've had enough trouble today.
Spoil sport.
Okay, we have to go through Hackenback Station. So all things are pretty normal. Nothing special happened yet, I think. So as long as the trucks won't push us, they will just keep at this pace to go to Netford Harbour. Okay, pay attention to the whistle sign up ahead. I'm going to blow the whistle for the Percy. whistle sign. And there's some horses. It's raining heavily. Yeah, I think because I seldom like setting the weather to a rainy day, so I don't really see the passengers will like holding the umbrellas. Okay, so let's drive through the bridge and head to. So we're heading to Elsbridge Station, but we're not stopped. We will not stop there. We're just passing by again. But we're soon at the tunnel, so I have to turn the flashlights, turn the headlights, get prepared, and head to the tunnel. Okay, so if they're adding more engines, just take the time to like think of like what engines they will actually bring into the game. So I think we'll see some like very original characters like maybe Toby or Edward, because I think those are the engines that we like as much as those that we already have here. And who else could actually come to the game? Henry, maybe? And then for some, I'm gonna call them rare characters, like number 9, number 10 is like Donald and Douglas, I think. And then number 11 would be Oliver, number 8 would be Duck. I hope they also bring back those like classical characters. Of course they can pick something new or more recent to the series they're playing, whether on TV or CG series. But I think we as players are glad to see some classical characters coming back. That's my thoughts. Okay, so we're pushing by. Yeah, again, YouTube just auto-translates your comments, so you're thinking about Edward, Henry, Toby, Nia, and I think that one's is that Rebecca or something? Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't had the time yet to like kind of check out why the comments are automatically translated, and that's why I could read them because I know the language, but then it's not good for me like having like this during the live stream. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna just drive up ahead. Okay, I'm not quite familiar with Nia and Rebecca, and then I need to like check them from the internet to have, like, learn more basic information about the engines. I think those are from the CG series, maybe. So that's why I'm not really familiar with those two characters. And again, I'll have to check the information to see like if they really like mention like what engines they bring back, because I remember the developers mentioned that they're focusing on fixing the games during the early times, but then I'm not sure how they will define the period of early times to fix the game. So yeah, I'm just gonna check that later, maybe after I finish the live stream. And in terms of this live stream, there's probably still like 10 or 15 minutes to go because we have to finish up the story first. Then have to check that tiles if I could unlock it, and after finishing the story. So just keep pushing through. It's quite tough for Percy, carrying troublesome trucks and rainy day. they're so hardworking that even in raining heavily, they will just keep doing the job. So again, we're just going through this point. We're not going to stop at the station because we're not putting coaches, we're putting trucks. And we're not picking up the mails. We're just carrying a few troublesome trucks with us. So the next spot will be like sports field holds, still passing through it. As I mentioned, we're going to stop at Netford Harbor. So just keep driving there. Sorry about the camera angle. Zoom out a little bit. Go faster actually. It's all the straight tracks here. Nothing dangerous. So that we can actually go faster. Yeah, I think some of us will like stop, feel bored by the live stream because nothing really special is happening. We're just putting some trucks, bring them to the Netford Harbor. So the next point is already Netford Harbor. So as I mentioned, I think this one's going to soon to be like finished. Maybe we don't even need 10 minutes. Finish this story. Just 2 to 3 minutes maybe, because there's a 1.4 miles away. It didn't really count how long does it take to get there. Yeah, and also anyone have any idea why Google or YouTube would auto-translate your comments into a language that you display the contents of YouTube? Does anyone know that? Does anyone know the reason behind? Because I don't remember I have like adjusted the settings on these to translate the language of the comments. So anyone know about that could actually leave a comment below the video, or otherwise I will have to check it again myself. Yeah, I think I have to do that myself anyway, but just want to have the answers earlier if any of you would know about it. So anyway, we're back at driving. We're heading to Netford Harbor Yard. So it's already almost 17 minutes of this live stream. So for anyone wondering, I'm trying to complete the tier 2 challenges for Percy to unlock the tier 2 award for Percy or reward, which is another title. It's probably related to the carnival. Last time we have unlocked a Ferris wheel from Thomas's tier 2 challenges. So I don't remember the one for Percy this time. So we're just gonna unlock another one for completing Percy's tier 2 challenges. So split up ahead. So driving, not changing the direction, just go ahead here. Okay, after passing through the bridge, we'll soon be arriving at the harbor. Oops, I think the trucks are pushing us again. So we have to apply the brake. Nope. Oh, hello there. Yeah, and your comment just automatically translated to the language I used for displaying the YouTube content. So yeah, which is not English anyway. So yeah, let me just check how it actually goes. Going to stop at around 300 yards away at the Neptune Harbor Yard. Okay, you wanna play this game, but it's not yet on Switch. Yeah, I think it's probably may take them some time. Or is it already? Or is it on Switch already? I don't really remember. Yeah, it got automatically translated again, so I don't fully understand the meaning here. Sometimes the translation is a little bit strange for Google Translate. So we're gonna stop here. So we see Sir Topham Hatt there. Done.
Percy arrived at the harbour just in time. Sir Topham Hatt was waiting for him. "Well done, Percy. Right on time," he said. "I've heard you've had quite a difficult day today. But you got all your work done and once again proved what a really useful engine you are."
Oh, thank you, sir,
puffed Percy. "As a reward for all your hard work, I'm sending you to the works for a shiny new coat of green paint." Percy beamed with pride.
Okay, probably after he get the new coat for him, no one's gonna call him a green caterpillar with red stripes again, I think. Because his style will not change anyway, but just a new coat. Okay, finish the story here. Let's get back to the main menu and need to wait for a little bit of time for that to be loaded to the challenges that we have here. I think we should be able to finish it this time. I mean, for both challenges, just take some time for them to be accumulated. Finish 2. Okay, done. So we could find a Helter Skelter, I think. Helter Skelter now appears in the fairground. Yeah, fairground at Whispering Woods. So we're going to head to Whispering Woods to take a look. Helter Skelter, right? So Ferris wheel is here. But where's that Helter Skelter then? It's not yet loaded, I think. Just like this last time that we have the case for the Ferris wheel, we have to wait for a while for that one to appear. Let's get back to the main menu and let's check the charges. So this one, the Ferris wheel, locked last time, and yeah, it's not yet locked. So we need to stick around a little bit longer time in order for that one to be unlocked. I think that we have to wait for data to be passed the cloud so that that will be accumulated. Just like the poster for Percy here. Wait for a while. Nope, not yet unlocked. Stick around for a little bit longer and maybe we just take a look at the next character that I'm going to have the challenges for should be Gordon. So actually, those sets of challenges are all the same. The tier 1 will be like finish a story mission or a timetable as Gordon, and then you will, I think not, maybe not for Gordon, but if you drive as Gordon, you can finish them both at once. because there's also splitting up by the characters, so I think they intended to have you to drive as uh, the characters as they indicated here. So it's still locked. Why? Not so understand how long does it really take for them to unlock these for us. So I'm gonna visit Whispering Woods again. Let's see if it's there. Okay, it's here. So there's some sex. So is that kind of like a slide or something? I will need to have assistance from the character. Because then I could use the free camera angle. Gonna use a free camera angle to like fly around. No, the sex are actually not doing anything. I think we're gonna slide up down here maybe. We enter this one, but our camera cannot go inside. They do not have a big model inside as well, so it's just like a kind of like a just like a model here. Oh, that's the highest point we could go. So it actually looks like this. If we're just here, we're going to climb to the highest point and then slide down this slide maybe because there are some sex as mentioned down there. Oh, hello there. Just looking at uh the other tile that I've just unlocked after finishing Percy's tier 2 challenges. So they unlocked this one for us this time. So yeah, it would be strange to read the comments like this because it's automatically translated. So do you mean notify you or to tell you about something? This because it's translated, so it gets so strange. Yeah. Anyway, and I think I don't have to go at night because those are not real lightings, just like those found on the Ferris wheel. So what does it mean by um? What does it mean by everything not good? Yeah, I really have to find a way to look at uh the comments in the original language that you used to leave the comment here after the live stream. So yeah. Anyway, oops, she took a picture of this. Yeah, I did it last time. Okay, you like the Ferris wheel? That's good. I think this one's called how to scale. So I'm gonna take a picture of this one. So yeah, it's just only for uh record keeping purpose. Finished. Nope. Save it. So just flying around with free camera, so nothing special. Yep, that's all we have for the fairgrounds. We have a Ferris wheel, and then we added Helder skeleton this time, and we're finished with what I to done. Finished with what I have done here. So yeah. So unless they're going to add in like any new contents or new engines or new stories, whatever that is, my next target will be to look to finish Gordon's challenges. So in terms of Thomas, you're asking do I like Sonic? Not really a big fan of it, but I just well I heard of it a long time ago. Mm, not really that attracted to Sonic, but I do have live streams about Sonic Racing Crossbows. Okay, is that Wilbert? Is that Wilbert? it's got translated, so I cannot catch the original name. So I'll try to figure out how to read the comments in the original language that you used after the live stream. So yeah, I think today's live stream will be ended here. So okay, so is there someone named Wilbert that looks like a? I think they mean tank engine, right? Yeah, just like Thomas Tank Engine, I think. So anyway, let me finish the live stream here. So thanks for watching, and anyone watching the replay, you're welcome to leave your comments below the video. And don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe to my channel and videos if you like them. So thank you for watching. So see you next time.